Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited about tonight. Tonight's Show Me the Money presentation is going to be absolutely exceptional. I want to welcome you on this beautiful Sunday evening to this live experience because that's exactly what it's going to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to go pretty quickly. So I want you to listen up. I want you to be very attentive. I encourage you to get into a quiet space that you can take down notes. But more importantly, I encourage you to be in the mindset of taking action because this information, once again, is going to be absolutely exciting and life changing. So before we dive into this conversation, this experience of showing you the money, let me go ahead and tag a few people. I challenge you to do the same thing. Tag a few people into the room so that we can really maximize what this experience is going to be for you and for everyone that is listening in. Some of you have accountability partners. Go ahead and tag them into the room. If you're looking to make money this summer and you want a six-figure summer, this call and conversation is for you. So give me 1 second to get everybody into this conversation. Hey guys, hello, 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 hello. You're definitely in the right place. You're here at the right time. Go ahead and tag, tag, tag. Get your accountability partners on. 1 second. I know it's a beautiful Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your family members and I hope you're enjoying just your time away and um, I am texting and getting everybody on myself, and you should do the same. All right, guys. So, listen, go ahead and tag your accountability partners inside of this conversation. I believe it's going to be very powerful. I believe that you're going to walk away with some extreme value. I already know that you're looking for something that is real, something that's going to make a big difference and a huge difference in your life. So, let's take a moment and tag some accountability partners in here. In fact, tag the person that invited you to this community, whether you're already a part of what we're doing here at Run One or you're a guest. Tag the person who invited you inside of this community right now so that they know that you are here because of them. Once again, whether you're a part of the community or not, tag them and let them know you are on because of them. Because I can tell you the gratitude that you should have for whoever invited you into this room is about to get even more extreme. So let's dive into the conversation. I want to maximize time. Pull out pen, notepad, get into a quiet space so that we can really get into this dialogue and tag the person who invited you into this room into the conversation. I see you guys coming in. Also, really quick, there is a link at the top of this video. If you want your name to pop up and show, I believe in engagement. I think that it's very important for you to engage as you are learning. And so I want to make sure that if you want your name to be shown, if you want your picture to be shown and you don't want it to say just Facebook user right here, then make sure that you definitely go ahead and give permission to our streaming platform so that it can pop up your name and it can pop up your picture just like Cora's popping up here. We want to see you. We want to shout you out. We want to highlight you on the streaming platform, but you have to give the streaming platform permission in order to do that. So go ahead, guys, as we dive on in. We definitely want to maximize time. I see you coming in. Yes, Queen. We see you, Anita. Test the microphone. Check 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right. So you guys should be able to see me. I am getting some text messages saying that it was a bit of a delay. So more people are coming into the room now. Drop it in all of your chats, every community that you're in. Let them know that we are live. We are getting into the money tonight. I don't want anyone to miss this. We know that the market is now open. Yay, yay, yay. I promise you, for whatever reason, Fridays felt different for me. A lot of people are excited about Fridays. Thank God for residual Fridays. But honestly, this Friday, I was like, man, the market is closed, right? The market is closed. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm super excited that I invited you. Let me know your name because for some reason it's popping up Facebook user and I cannot see who you are, but I would love to highlight you and show you some love. Or you can simply give this streaming platform permission to share your name and your picture by clicking the link above, and then we will be able to see you. Yes, 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 and yes again. All right, listen, let's get into this conversation because I'm excited to show you the money. The first thing I'm going to do is let you know a little bit about who we are, what we do, and then more of the time is going to be spent on what's in it for you. Okay, who we are, what we do, and then what's in it for you. So I see you guys are coming in. Congratulations. Continue to tag your accountability partners. Drop it in your private chat groups. drop it in your private chat groups, drop it in your community, and let them know we are live and we are on. All right. So listen, let me get it straight into this conversation about who we are here at Run One. Run One is a digital franchise and opportunity among some incredible leaders, 6, 7, and 8-figure earners that are helping you to grow your finances and your income in this current economy. And I'm really excited about the alignment that we have that is opening up the doors for so many more people. So who am I? My name is Dr. China Bethley. I'm a global ambassador to the United Nations. I received the Lifetime Achievement Award from our 44th President, Barack Obama. But my greatest achievement is really being a woman of God, a woman who is on purpose, and a woman who is really serious about making impact. This is my incredible family that you're looking at right here. My husband of 22 years this year, my daughter who will be 23 years old this year, and our 2 youngest children who will be 9 and 10 this year. And we're really excited about the impact that we get to make traveling around the world, helping families to realize success. This is us here in the Buckingham Palace in London, England. We're here in Turkey. We're in London here. I'm speaking to about 10,000 people. If you guys can see here, we're actually in Abu Dhabi. I'm speaking on the stage over here at GoPro. If it sounds like I'm talking kind of fast, it's okay. It's because I'm excited to get to the point where I get to show you the money. But I do think it's important for you to know who you are listening to. I authored several books. One of them that I authored is called Bitcoin Baby. I thought it was very important for our community to be educated about Web3 and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And I believe what it has done is truly even the playing field when it comes down to generating wealth. This is me in South Africa rubbing the Cubs. And so we've been able to travel to some incredible places around the world and really help people to realize success and wealth in the abundance of it. And so listen, let's just get into some dialogue and have some real straight conversation today. How many of you are here because you're ready to make more money? Drop 777s in the chat. I'm very interactive. I believe it's very important that if you're going to learn a new skill, which is where the money is, right? You want to make more money, add more value. Period. If you want to make more money, add more value, become more valuable, right? Develop a new skill. If you want to make more money in 2023, more specifically, the summer of 2023, the main question that you need to ask yourself is, how am I going to increase my skill? What new skill am I going to learn? Or what areas am I going to sharpen up in a skill that I've already learned? Because if you want to make more money, you must become more valuable. And then the money will follow you and you won't have to chase the money. So if you are here and I'm talking to the right person, drop 777 in the chat if you want to make more money, because I'm going to show you how you can shift your mindset, right, to be able to do that before I actually show you the AI software that's allowing me to be so excited right now and literally making money in my pajamas from home. So before we go into the software, in an AI tool that I know you guys are here for, right? That's the highlight of today's conversation, how you can make more money leveraging AI technology. First, I want to talk a little bit about the mindset, right? What we really do here is help you to go from the left side of money to the right side of money. What we do is expose to you where most people are living at in our economy and how you can get to the right side of it. We help you to get to the right side of money by leveraging trillion-dollar industries that most of us have never been taught about. No matter who you are, where you are, what country, city, or state you're connected to, most of us truly have never been taught about industries that would allow us to make up the top 1%, that would allow us to make up the top 5%. But today, that is going to change, right? Today, that is going to change. So what I want you to do is type the word open-minded. Why? Because in order for you to grow, then you have to be open to learning some things that perhaps you never learned before. You have to be open to learning some things that you perhaps never learned before. In fact, if you're going to be a great leader, you have to first learn to submit to ideas, concepts, strategies that maybe you've never learned before. And why am I saying that? Because most people, not just in North America, not just in South America, not just in Europe, but most people around the world, this is going to represent them because this represents 95% of the world's population. 95% of the world's population are employees or self-employed. They're on the left side of money and they only have access to 5% of the money. Now, listen, I'm not here to beat you up about your job. I think it's very important if you're employed right now for you to maximize the money that's coming in to get to the right side of money. Our conversation today is going to be heavily on why you need to be on the right side of money as a business owner and an investor. Most of our time today is going to be actually showing you about one of our AI softwares that I'm really excited about. This particular software is making money. Listen to me. Their software, in fact, let me show it to you. Don't listen to me. Let me show this to you. Let me show you what's happening, just in case you guys are not paying attention to some of the things that's going on in media. This is the type of stuff that I look at in media and news, okay? All right, here we go. Boom. This is the type of stuff that I'm looking at in media and news that I'm paying attention to. A lot of people are terrified and very afraid of what's going on with AI technology. Why are they afraid and terrified? Mainly because of news like this that came out. This is Forbes, guys. This is not a rinky-dinky website. Forbes has recently announced that, in fact, Goldman Sachs has actually predicted that 300 million jobs could be lost or degraded by artificial intelligence, okay, aka AI. Goldman Sachs has already predicted that 300 million jobs will be lost or degraded by artificial intelligence or AI. What we're going to do tonight is put you in a position to employ AI for you to work for you. See, we're not afraid of it taking away the jobs. We're simply putting our focus on positioning the people to leverage the AI technology to work for them. Now, why am I saying that? Because when we talk about investing, one of the things that I did a couple of months ago around income tax time, I'm a coach, and I had a client, a VIP client who had some one-on-one coaching with me, and she wanted to know what I recommend that she do with her money. Now, I'm not a financial advisor to advise her what she needed to do. She just asked me what I would do, right? What I would do with the amount of money that she had coming in. And one of the things that I told her is I definitely wouldn't pay off, go buy liabilities. And I would not, if you have a cash flow issue, right? I would not spend all of your money on liabilities or paying off debt. So I went to ChatGPT to make sure I wasn't being biased. I went to ChatGPT to make sure I was not being biased in what I was going to tell her that I would do. Why? Because I've been investing for the last 15 years. I've been in business for the last 20 years. Therefore, I knew that if I would have said what made sense to me, I could have been being biased. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, what should you do with your income tax money to multiply it? Instead of spending it on liabilities, right? And paying off debt. And every single time I did it, because I kept getting it to rewrite, it kept saying to invest. It kept saying to start a business. So how do we leverage AI technology if you don't already have the understanding of what you should do to get money or what you should do with money? Leverage the technology so they can tell you how to go about doing it. So more recently, guys, it's been revealed that ChatGPT can pick stocks better than your fund manager. Guys, do you know the power that it positions people to have? When now, if you don't have a fund manager, you can literally get involved in the stock market with the right community, with the right resources, and actually have a shot at getting in some better stocks than what your fund manager would do. Now, listen to this. A basket stock seller selected by ChatGPT, a chat box powered by artificial intelligence, AI, has far outperformed some of the most popular investment funds in the United Kingdom. Between March 6, 2023 and April 23rd, a dummy portfolio of 38 stocks gained 4.9%. While 10 leading investment funds clocked an average loss of 0.8%. Listen, now is the time to wake up. Now is the time to pay attention. Now is the time to get involved. So what I want you to do right now is download an app called MetaTrader 4 to your phone. Yes, it's time for you to participate. Download an app called MetaTrader 4 to your phone. If you do not have this app, this is one of the apps that we use to trade inside of the financial markets. Listen, you don't need any prior experience. Right? When I got started 7 years ago, I didn't know what they were talking about with trading. However, I saw people that were making money that were not fund managers. I saw people that were making money that did not have $1 million to put in the market. I saw people making money in the markets that didn't look like they were super smart to me. right? And in that moment, I said, wait a minute, that's not what I thought was required in order to be inside of this space. So download an app called MetaTrader 4 to your phone. If you guys could type that in the chat, type MetaTrader 4 in the chat. This is what it's going to look like. Go to your Apple store, go to your Play Store, download that app. Do yourself a favor. Let me tell you why. More recently, because of the recent war that took place, there were people who could not even access the Money app. This is the Money app. This is the app that's going to allow you, while being in this community, to develop the skill where you can turn pennies into dollars, dollars into hundreds, and hundreds into thousands of dollars. And you don't need any prior experience in order to participate. In fact, I believe at the fifth grade level, I believe they should start to teach this in elementary schools. So if you're smarter than a fifth grader, you should absolutely download this app. The second app that I want to encourage you to download is an app called Pocket Options, right? Pocket Options. Download the Pocket Options app. It should look like this in your Google store or your Apple store, so that you can have the money apps on your phone. So should they ever say that we cannot download these apps anymore, you're grandfathered in. In the midst of this current economy, with everything going on, especially recent news that came out with Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen saying that the U.S. could run out of money by June 1st, this is not a time to sit on the sideline and play. This is a time to get involved and say, how can I leverage this technology? So really quick recap, download this particular app right here, MetaTrader 4. The logo is going to look like this, and download this one, Pocket Options. I'm simply just positioning you so that when you get started accessing our AI tools, you'll already have the Money app on your phone. Once you do this, put the $ in the chat. Let us know that it's done by putting the $ in the chat. And if you have not already, tag the person that invited you to this call. Take a moment right now and tag the person to the call who invited you here. Okay. Tag the person who invited you to the call right now. Who invited you into this private community? Who invited you into this space? Who was kind enough to think about you, to not leave you out of the financial calamity that's happening in the world? They thought enough of you to say, listen, sis, I don't know where you are mentally. I don't know where you are financially. I don't know what you're believing for, but let me put you inside of the money group. Let me put you inside of a space where we're leveraging AI technology. We're not running from it. So listen, I want to spend a little bit of time on this particular tool that I'm really excited about. I want to spend a little bit of time on this particular tool that I'm excited about. This is an AI software that I've been using, and anybody that's been working with me, they know that they know that they could not miss this call right here. All right, so let me go ahead and log in. I hope it logged me out, so I hope it's still going to show what I needed to see. I'm gonna pop it up for you guys in just a second. And get ready. If you have not tagged your business bestie, somebody that you want to travel the world with, somebody that you want to win with, into this call, I challenge you to do so right now, because it's about to get really, really spicy. It's about to get really, really exciting. And you're not going to want them to miss out on what it is that we're going to be showing you guys leveraging this AI technology. Now, let me just share this with you before we go any further. I am not about to get into in-depth training tonight. If you are already a part of our academy and you want to make some money tonight and you see an opportunity, I'm going to encourage you to take that opportunity. If you already have access to this proprietary product that is exclusively available in the academy, this software, this AI technology that's increased our accuracy upwards of 92%, then by all means get into the market. My goal tonight is to really spend some time with a new person who may not be as sophisticated in understanding all of the vernacular when it comes down to trading. I like to do it very simple, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, showing you the money. I want to show you how we are putting AI to work for us, leveraging this software, leveraging this technology so that we can do the things that we're really excited about. Listen, money alone is not going to make you move, but your passion and your purpose will. The money alone ain't gonna make you move. But why you're doing it, the problem that having the money could solve will absolutely make you do what it is necessary. So we're gonna be doing a challenge that's gonna allow you to have a six-figure summer for those of you who believe for it. Because if you don't believe for it, you might as well say it's not gonna happen for you. Not only is the skill set important, the mindset is important. Some people are gonna have a six-figure summer, some may have a five-figure summer, right? Some people may even have a seven-figure summer, not only depending on how big they believe, but how much time, energy, and effort that they're going to put into developing the skills in order to do it. How much are you going to allow AI technology to work for you is going to determine what that's going to look like. But before we even get into that, before I even show you the tool, let me show this to you. Let me show you the plan, and then I'll show you the tool at the end. I know you guys are excited to see it. You should be tagging a few more people into this room. Before I even show you the tool, let me show you the plan. Let me show you why I'm extremely excited. Because I do believe that in this season, you got to qualify for what it is that you say you want. You say you want these big things, and you want all of this overwhelming amount of success, and you want to do all of these things. Well, let's just see if you really want this, or if you're just talking. What I'm going to show you right now is going to require you to invest $500 into yourself. How many of you are in a space right now where you are willing to invest $500 into you getting into a better financial situation? How many of you in the room right now, if all it took was $500 for you to absolutely change your life with some work, with some consistency, with some discipline, the money is the easy part? Y'all type the money is the easy part in the chat, because the money really is the easy part. And the reason that I asked that is because in 2008 and 2009, my back was against the wall. Financially, my back was against the wall financially, and I didn't know what we were going to do in the last recession. I had no idea. My clients, because I was a hairstylist, was losing their jobs and losing their homes. It was a domino effect. If you can relate, put 777 in the chat. If you can relate to what I'm saying, even for this current recession that the world is in, that finances are shifting. People are suffering in silence. However, though I was suffering in silence, I knew that if it was just $500 that was standing in between me and having the success that I deserved, then I was going to figure it out. Somebody say sometimes you got to just figure it out, because in 2008, guess what I had to do? I had to figure it out. So what we're going to show you how to do is leverage the AI software that I'll show you in just a moment, and actually have a six-figure summer because of the ABC method that I call it. ABC method is accountability, belief, and community. You need the accountability because most of you, once again, the money is not going to move you. Your purpose is, your passion is. Just the money alone, I promise you, as much money as you feel like you need right now, if it's not connected to a purpose or a passion, you won't get up and you won't move for it. But the accountability of a community and a build belief will absolutely help you to be on target. So if you started with a $500 account, I recommend that you start with a $500 account or more. If a $500 account is a stretch for you, congratulations. I was in the same space when I got started, and the decision that I made to push and figure it out led me to my first $1 million 18 months later. So congratulations if you're going through life, because what we know is that the burden comes before the bag. So if you can start with a $500 account, great. If you can do more, guess what that simply means? Then the probability, right, of you having an even bigger summer, whether it's going to be a five-figure summer, six-figure summer, or more, is going to increase. So what this looks like is you starting an account with $500, leveraging our AI technology, growing your money 10% a day. Day one, the goal will simply be to make $50. That's not hard to do. You'll learn all about what lot sizes mean. You'll learn all about what pips mean. We're big on making sure that we have proper risk management. Listen, I'm not here to just show you numbers on the paper just to make you feel warm and fuzzy. I'm here to show you a plan that if it is connected with your vision, if it is connected with your purpose, and if it's connected with your passion, then now you have the fuel to really move along inside of our community with accountability. So now your $500 account is $550. Day two, you earn $55 in that account. And now it's 605. Day three, $60.50. This is not a lot of money. But by the time you get down to day seven, look at what happened to your account. Your account has almost doubled. What are you doing right now to grow your money? I told you in the beginning, the left side of the money, the left side of the quadrant, the cash flow quadrant, is where 95% of the people were with only access to 5% of the wealth. But what was on the right side? 95% of the money with only 5% of the people. I'm showing you now how to get to the right side of money by having your money to work for you and not you just working for your money. Watch this, guys. By the time you get down to day 14, you're at $1,898.75 just because you made $172 that day in your account. Somebody tell me right now in the chat, have you ever made $172 trading with us? I want you guys to drop it in if you've ever made $172 trading with us. Drop it in the chat if you've ever made $172 trading with us. Yes, this is for you, so pay attention to the chat. Write 172 in the chat if you've ever made that trading inside of this community, leveraging the technology that we have access to, right? Drop 172 in the chat if you did it. We'll drop the number. And I want them to see that when they run this back, right? Because some people are going to go run it back. I want them to see the amount of people that have been able to trade with us. I can't even keep up. Listen to this, that have been able to make, listen, it's moving so fast. Listen, have you ever made, these people are not just making up stuff to finesse you inside of this market. These people are in the community using and leveraging AI technology. Why would they not? They don't have to figure it out themselves. You guys say, I'm doing it as fast as I can. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on, let me go back to this screen. Let's keep going. All right, because I need the guests to be able to see. Now, listen, let's go down to day 21. This is your third week. Your $500 account, this is it right here, has grown to $3,700.12. Why? Because that day, right, you made $336.37. That's not a whole lot of money to make in a day when you're in the trading world. But because of the compound effect, right? Because of compounding, because of leveraging AI technology, because of community, you now have $3,700 in your account. Has anybody made $336 trading in a day with us? Drop it in the chat. Guess this is for you. Pay attention. This is for you. We're not here to play. We're not here to play. Lives are being changed. People are suffering in silence right now. If you've ever made $336 in the market before, type 336 in the chat. Listen, I see you, Kimberly. I see you, Crystal. I see you, Tanisha. Drop it in the chat because guess you need to understand that the world is changing. And if you are not connected, I see you, LaJean, right? I see you, Crystal. The world is changing. If you are not leveraging AI, then it could wipe you out, right? It's time for you to put this technology to work for you. Let's continue. By the time you get down to day 28, $7,200. Anybody made $655? Listen, maybe we're going too big. Maybe this is getting too impossible. Have anybody made $655 in one day trading with us? Guess, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because what I'm about to show you is how you're going to be able to do the same thing if you apply the information that I'm going to show you right now. Pay attention to what I'm showing you right now. Pay attention. Pay attention because we are a community of people who are leveraging AI to trade inside of the most largest financial markets, the most lucrative financial markets in the world. But let me show you what would happen to you with this plan. Utilizing this plan in 60 trading days, which is about 90 days. Trading about 3 to 4 times a week with the AI software that I'm going to show you. In a perfect world, that $500 has now grown to $138,000, $400.75. Look at the lot size for those of you who trade with us. We're not even going crazy with lot size. Yes, you had a standard lot size, but that's sexy for this size account. Let's be really clear. In fact, listen. I mean, I don't know if you guys are at the 5-figure days yet, but there's several people in our community who've already experienced multiple 5-figure days. I said it's time for you to think bigger. Why? Because you have AI tools that you can leverage. You have communities of people that you can leverage. You are in the right room now with the right relationships and the right resources. Don't limit yourself to what it is that you can do. So whether you have a 6-figure summer or a 5-figure summer, it's going to totally be up to you. But keep this in mind. Let me just share this with you one more time. We're not telling you that you're going to get this 100% right. Let me share this with you one more time so you can be very, very clear. This is why risk is embedded in. I want you to look at this $500 and I want you to say, what if you only got 10% of it right? That's $13,000 that your $500 grew to. How many of you would be excited if you got 90% error and you walked away with $13,000 from growing it from $500 to $13,000 over the next 90 days. I like to under promise and over deliver. I'm not promising you that you're going to have 138,000. In fact, I'm not promising you anything except that we have tools and resources that can help you to learn how to trade inside the financial markets. And I'm giving you an opportunity to do it with people who've already done it successfully while leveraging AI technology. What if you were able to grow $500 to $30,000? How many of you honestly right now would be super excited if you could grow $500? Let's just say I would $500 to 30,000. You didn't make the 100,000. You just got the 30. The 108,000, you missed it. But you got the 30,000. That means that's a lot of error, but you're still winning. You're still winning. So I'm not here to convince you that 100% of this is going to go exactly as shown here, because we've embedded the error in. We've embedded the risk in. We say, hey, sis, your goal is to make $50. However, you could risk $10 in the market. Your goal by day 7 is to make $88, but you could risk $17 in the market. Your goal by day 14 is to make $172, but you could risk $34. That means by the time you get down to the day 60 trade, which is about 90 days, because most people are not trading 7 days a week, which is about 90 days, if you got $30,000, who mad? Somebody's going to walk away with $100,000. Let me show you why. Let me show you where the 6-figure account come in at. I highly recommend for those of you that's in the position, start with $1,000. Look at this. This is the plan. I'm gonna show you the product, but let me show you the plan first. Let me show you the plan first. $1,000 is just $500 more than the 500. But look at what happens with compounding. With compounding, you doubled up to double up. Play Nipsey Hussle. I call it profit blue. You doubled up to double up. This is the plan. How many of you are ready for a plan of action? How many of you are ready to take action? How many of you are ready to win? How many of you are ready to have access to tools and resources that allow you to go from where you are to where you want to be? Right? So now let me show you the money. Let me show you the money tool that's had me literally. My husband came in a room late last night and could not believe I was awake in the dark on this software and the market was closed. And I was like, man, I'm just getting ready for next week. I can't wait till Sunday hit. I'm getting ready for a powerful week this week. I'm doing it myself. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is one of the most sophisticated AI tools that I've ever seen before. I've been trading for 7 years. When I first got started, guys, inside of this market, I didn't know what I was looking at when I saw this for the first time. I thought it was Japanese geometry. What the heck is that? Yes, I'm a doctor, but I'm not that type of doctor. Is this an EKG? What's going on? But let me tell you what I love about what we're seeing. We're about to have fun now. Whoever missed this, just missed it. It's about to have some fun right now. Here's the move that I caught on May 18th, last week, inside of the market. This particular tool is so simple. If you know your colors, you could absolutely make money inside of the market. If you've never traded before, can you just put could you put 3s in the chat really quick if you've never traded before? I want to spend a little bit of time with the newer person, because one of the reasons that I'm really excited about this tool is because this is for the person who's never traded before. This is for the person who simply knows their colors. They want to make some money. They're willing to learn. They're willing to invest into themselves. They know they got work to do. But listen, I don't know all of that stuff, sis. Like, don't be going too deep in the vernacular for me, sis. Keep it real elementary for me, sis. Right? Keep it real baby talk for me. Can you talk baby talk to me? I can't talk baby talk to you, sis, but I promise I can keep it elementary. All right. So this Facebook user has never traded before. Isabel Perfect has never traded before. Where are the people who never traded? We got to go open up the doors for more communities to get in this room. I'm about to show you the money right now. I'm about to show you how I made 1,800 pips from my home while I was doing several other things as a wife, as a mom, operating multiple businesses, leveraging AI technology. I just showed you, guys. ChatGPT is doing better than the fund managers. This AI technology is increasing our accuracy. It's increasing our accuracy. So let me show you what this means. I'm not going to get into a deep training. I'm going to keep it very elementary for the new people. If I get too excited, somebody just pull me back. Says, sis, calm down a second. They're real new. Just breathe for a second. Pull me back because I'm really excited. If you know your colors, you can leverage this tool. Here's what we're looking for, and I'm going to do my best to make it as simple as possible. All I want you to do is focus on this vertical black line that I drew here. This was the line that I drew to decide when I was going to enter into the market on May 18th, which was Thursday last week, right? Wednesday, Thursday last week. Why did I enter into the market? Because you've been trading for 7 years? No. Why did I enter the market? Because you understand everything about the market? No. I entered the market because this AI software has color coded my entry point for me and told me when everything is blue, I can enter for a buy. And when everything is red, I can enter for a sell. I'm trading inside of the market called US 30 on a 15-minute time frame. And then I identified my entry simply because everything was blue. Well, what do you mean everything is blue? Well, you're going to learn about the intricate details. I don't want to get too deep with the terms, but this particular wave is called a wolf wave. And this particular wave is blue. Would you agree that it's blue? If you guys see blue, type blue. This particular wave is called the rush wave. And this wave is blue. This particular line represents the trend line that the overall market is going in an uptrend. Because these three things are blue, and I can also see that this candle right here, let me move it so you can see, is blue. I now go to the bottom and I also see that I got some good blue momentum going on right here. And you'll learn about the depth of this later. I see that this time frame, everything is blue that is touching this vertical line, including this power chain here with this triangle. So guess what that meant for me? Buy. And guess what happened when I bought? Watch this. For those of you who understand the market, I was able to get, wait, it's showing a little bit more, and that's not what I got. Let me see. I was able to get 1,800 pips. Let's see. That wasn't it then. Hold on. 1,800 pips in the market off of one move in the market. Boom, that's it here. And I got out simply because of that red dot. I said, oh, that red dot came. The market might be about to consolidate, or the direction might be about to change. Listen, it didn't take rocket scientists. I didn't have to be a rocket scientist. My son came home. He's in the 3rd grade with some stuff, and I had to call my daughter that's 22 and say, Jay, come look at this, because I don't know what they're even talking about. But with this, all we had to do was see blue. Somebody type blue in the chat if you see blue. If you see blue in everything, let me give you an example, okay? Do you see blue in everything right here? Let me remove this out the way. Let me ask some new people really quick. I'm about to delete this right here. Let's do something real quick. Let's just make sure it's not just me, because I done got excited because it's working for me. What does 1,800 pips mean? Well, it depends on your lot size, and you'll learn about that in a second. That could be $18. It could be $180, or it could be $1,800 that you literally made in a few hours because you had access to this software. I'm going to show you this over and over and over again. I can show you this over and over and over again, how this tool is making the people who have access to it money over and over and over again. Hold on one second. Right here, let me ask you guys a question. For those of you who are new, let me just make it clear. Let me find a clearer one. Okay. Right here, is everything blue or is everything red, or neither? Is everything blue or is everything red, or neither? Where this vertical line is, meaning this little wave, this wave, those candlesticks, this triangle, this box up here, the color of the overall box at the top, these little things at the bottom. Is it blue or red? It looks kind of pink, right? Blue, red. Even if you say pink, I know what you mean. It looks pink to me too. Okay. What color is it? Right? What color is it? Is it blue? Is it red and blue, or is it red? Blue, red, and blue, or red? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Blue. It's not rocket science. I don't want you to confuse yourself. Just tell me if it's blue, red, and blue, or red. Somebody said red. Okay, keep going. And I need everything to be, everything has to check out. Okay, 2 people say, somebody say mostly blue. Okay, thank you for the mostly blue. And it's not a trick question. Is it all blue? How about that? That's a better question. Is it all blue? Is it all red? Or is it red and blue? Okay. Is it all blue? Is it all red? Or is it red and blue? It's red and blue. So we don't take trades that's red and blue. We only take trades that's all blue or all red. Is that good? We only take trades that's all blue or all red. Is that fair? We only take trades that's all blue or all red. And depending on if it's all blue or all red, determines the direction that we're gonna go in the trade. Let's look at gold. There's another thing that I trade is a commodity called gold. Oh yeah, baby. Hey, hey. Hold on, let me bring it back. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Where did it go? Come on, come back. Hold on, my screen went away. Yes, 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 yes. It's the monies for me. It's just the monies. Hold on. It's the monies. It's the monies. It's all right here. Hold on. Let me spread it out so I can see it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me bring it in. It's the monies for me. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I could do this all day. They done messed around, baby, and messed around, baby. They done messed up. I'm talking about six-figure summer, all summer long. I'm gonna ask you a question again. I need y'all to pay attention. Somebody's life could be depending on how you pay attention right now. I'm gonna put this horizontal line right here. All I want to know is one thing. Is it all red? Is it all blue? Or is it both? What am I saying? Is it all red? Is this wave red? Is this wave red? Is this candlestick red? Is this a triangle red? I know there's a box around it. Don't worry about the box right now. Is this red momentum at the bottom? And is all of these time frames right here red? Yes or no? Because that's as simple as this tool is. That's all red. Perfect. I'm glad Isabel answered that because I wanted somebody new to answer it. Why? Because when I started trading, it was a little bit more difficult than this, but it was still something that I could wrap my mind around because we've been leveraging AI for the last 7 years. And we made so much money because we kept it simple in the market. What we're going to be doing to help you to have a six-figure summer is to keep it simple. This one tool, it has to be one of the most simple tools that I've ever looked at in my life. For those of you who want to trade live in the market, let me tell you what I do when I'm looking at real-time market. The person who said red, which was Isabella, who's new, that's all red. It's as simple as that, sis. When it's all red, you sell. When it's all blue, you buy. Optimal entry is something that we teach you inside of our academy. Optimal entry means what's the exact time I should get in? When is it too late not to get in? All of that access you're going to have and learning about that. So let's look at the current market. Let's look at the current market right now in real time. In real time, Sunday is not necessarily a day I trade on necessarily. But when I look at this market, right here, well, I see that little red dot right there. So that will be concerning to me. But I tell you what, a few hours ago, look at this right here. The trend line is blue. The wolf rush, the wolf is blue. The wave is blue. This is a little lighter blue in that triangle than I like. This is in blue momentum. All time frames are blue. Listen, you can hop in and get a little bit real quick off of gold. Little something right here. Little upward action right here, in and out. Right? Depending on your trading style, you're going to learn to develop what style of trading you're going to have. Why do I like this tool? Because this tool solves a problem for the masses of people. The masses of people don't even believe that they could learn this skill. But this particular tool has made it simple for them to learn. I like US 30 and gold. So you're going to keep seeing me go there. But let's be real clear. Y'all, one of the things that they trade in a lot is Euro USD. So you could trade whatever you want to trade, whatever currency pair you want to trade inside of the market. I have this up no matter what I got going on, it's up in the background. It goes to different time frames. Guys, you can go to the hour time frame. I don't want to get too deep in this, but a lot of money is being made simply because you know your colors in the market and you have access to the right community. Now, if you want to access this highly sophisticated software, if you want to have access to software that's allowing us to turn pennies into dollars, dollars into hundreds, and so you would buy. When it's blue, you buy. When it's red, you sell. Perfect question, Isabel. When it's blue, you buy. When it's red, you sell. And it's a little bit more that goes to it if you are very, very new. inside of this space, but you get that. You get the basic fundamentals of understanding why we did what we did and when we decided to do it, right? You get a chance to know that. But one of the most difficult things that I had to learn was something that you was able to figure out right quick. Like, what direction is it even going in? And so I'm really excited because we give you access to an academy. Let me share with you guys the academy. We give you access to an academy in multiple different languages that's going to show you how to trade inside of these markets. We give you access to this academy so you're not by yourself, you're not alone. You have access to the support and resources that we provide to you. You get to learn on your own time, right? Watch this. You get to learn on your own time the basic fundamentals so that when we do get into conversations where the vernacular is not so basic, you don't feel so lost. So you have access to a state of the art back office, right? With technologies that's going to show you multiple different strategies, right? I like to keep it simple. So my focus is one thing, right? Multiple different strategies. This Wolf Rush strategy could be found in both the FRX Academy, write it down, and the TBX Academy, write it down. However, we do have other strategies that you could learn. Maybe you want to trade cryptocurrency and start to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and different coins like XRP or whatever you want to buy. Maybe you want to identify what coins and projects are connected to AI because you know that it's going to boom. Maybe you want stocks. So we have access to all of these different academies for you, but we also give you access to live educators. And our live educators put you in a position to absolutely win inside of the market in multiple different languages, by the way. Multiple different languages. So if English is not your first language and Spanish is, guess what? No problem. In multiple different languages, we have educators, multiple different academies that's going to teach you live in real time what you need to be doing in the market, right? Telling you exactly what you need to do inside the market. So you're never alone in this process. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys because I'm now allowing you, the leader that invited you here is allowing you, the person who invited you to this call is allowing you to join us on this beautiful journey. And this journey, I can tell you right now, has already been exciting, but what is to come is going to be even more exciting. Now it's really time for you to simply get in position. Now it's time for you to really get tapped in. How much does something like this cost? I'm sure you're probably thinking, knowing how much your traditional education costs you, how much does something like this cost, Dr. China? Because you just showed me $1,800 being made in a matter of minutes. And if an account size was small, $180 being made in a matter of a couple of hours, like, okay, I'm all in. I see why you guys named it that. I am definitely all in. What do I need to do? Listen, getting started with us is very, very simple. We have several different academies to choose from, even travel. What I love about when you do go all in, you get access to the AI software that I just showed you, but there's a ton more software that you can have access to as well. You also get to access the stock market. You saw how I showed you that AI was able to do better than a fund manager. Well, you have technology as well as professionals that's going to help you to know which stocks you need to be picking in real time. You want to learn more about social media? Well, we even have our SMX Academy. You want to learn more about e-commerce because no matter what's happening in the economy, I noticed that e-commerce tend to do very well. I mean, the truth of the matter is Jeff Bezos did very, very well during the pandemic. So e-commerce is going to put you in a position to now not have to store your products at home, but you can literally leverage, once again, AI technology, even in our e-commerce academy to help you to make money online. TLX is going to allow you to have a free vacation. A free vacation. Let me show you some of the places that you'll have the vacations to, like places like Monte Carlo. Okay, free vacations to Amalfi Coast, free vacations to places like Greece, free vacations to places like Thailand. Why? Because we believe that the work that you're doing, places like Ibiza, in fact, these are the places that you get to travel when you have access to TLX. This is why I say it makes sense to go all in, because when you're trading and now you're making more money, you want to do the things that you always wanted to do. Why? Because money alone is not going to make you move, but your passion and your purpose will. Now, the fact that you want to spend more time with your family becomes a reality because you're a part of a community that is paying for you to go on a vacation once a year. Year one, when you're a part of our All Impact, you have access to go into Mexico or Ibiza. Year two, Miami, Paris, or Thailand. Year three, Costa Rica or Greece. Year four, Iceland or Amalfi Coast. Year five, Monte Carlo or United Kingdom. Year number six, Australia or Croatia. Year number seven, Dubai. Year number eight, the African Safari. Year number nine, Bora Bora or Maldives. And year number 10, you get to choose the destination of your choice. We're talking about a lifestyle here. We're talking about a decision to develop a skill that your great grandchildren will thank you for, because now you're building a legacy. And how much does that cost? What's standing in the way of you building a legacy? What's standing in the way of you leveraging AI technology that we've been using for a decade to put you in a position of power? What's standing in the way of that? $499 one time? Sis, bro, what are we talking about? $499 one time for you to access a tool where you could perhaps make $499 a day. I showed you the plan. We're talking about a six-figure summer. All you have to do is decide if you want to participate or not, right? You already made it past the first barrier of us qualifying you. You had to decide you wanted something more out of life just to show up. Now you have to decide if you're going to take action or if you're going to watch us do this, because it's going to get really difficult to watch. $499 one time, $384 a month. The $384 a month can also be waived with our scholarship. Somebody say, y'all got scholarships? Yes. You could waive the $384 a month, which means you could pay $499 one time and not ever have to pay again where it pays for itself. Not only that, guys, you get access to every tool that we have available in the company. Now, for the bosses that's on the line, I want you to know this. If you decide to boss all the way up, what that can do is that can say, listen, I see that you guys talk about a franchise. How can I build a digital how can I build a digital empire one franchise at a time? Well, what's that about? Well, listen, other people are going to be excited when you're excited about the money that you're making leveraging AI. We want to give you a referral bonus every time you refer someone to a call like this. What that can do, depending on where you are in your finances, whether it's really good or really bad, it can put more money in your pocket either way. Now you're earning $100 if you decide. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When you start making money like this, sometimes, listen, hey, bro, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. If you won't do it, you can do it too. I mean, if it feels like that's my attitude towards you guys, I want to say forgive me, but don't forgive me. That really is what it is, because whether or not you say yes, the person who invited you is still going to win utilizing this tool. We just want to know we did our job and not keeping it to ourselves. We want to know that in the midst of this economy, we didn't keep the ones we love out. So if you decide to, it's just more money on the table. Somebody said more money. It's just more money on the table. If you actually share this with 3 people in 1 week, not only do they give you $100 for each one, they give you $400 because they say you're a superstar if you was able to do that in 1 week, right? So all of this could help you to now eradicate how much it costs to get started. But however, if you're not in a financial position to start at our top pack $499, then I highly recommend our $274 Empower Pack. This allows you to select 2 of the academies. For example, if you wanted to get the AI software that I just showed you, you could select TBX or FRX, and perhaps you want to travel. Like, hold up, those vacations look real sexy, sis. Y'all not about to leave me out, okay? I want to go, right? I want to go. So you could select either one of these academies with TLX. And now you have TBX and TLX. For our Empower Pack, you pay $274 one time today. Somebody say today, because you are learning how to be an action taker. So today you spend $274, and then 4 weeks later you pay $249. Now, is the scholarship still available for that one too? Yes, sis, the scholarship still available, bro. The scholarship is still available for you. Right? What does the scholarship mean again? It means that when you refer 2 people to a call like this, you pay one time and then your next monthly tuition is waived, because you're helping us to get to a bigger goal. For us, it's no longer about us anymore. When we first got started, yes, it was about getting out of debt, or it was about paying off a few bills. It was about making sure our family is good. Now it's about impact. And we know that so many people in the world have been excluded from this opportunity. Listen, when I sit at the table, most of the time, not only am I the only female, but a lot of times I'm the only Black in the room. Do you think that I'm going to keep the door closed to my community when we have been excluded from this opportunity? So I now am excited to impact nations and generations around the world. So you can earn a scholarship when you refer 2 people. Now, for whatever reason, if right now finances is really, really tight for you and you can only do one, you can do TBX. You can do TLX and say, look, let me just get the travel part real quick, sis, the $149, and I'm going to catch up. What's the bare minimum? If you're in that space right now, here's what I want to say to you. I understand I was in that space. But what I also understood is, instead of me looking at what I had, I looked at what I wanted. I didn't look at what I had because I didn't have enough for none of them. Some of you don't have enough for none of them. You ain't got to say nothing. I'm just telling you, if you were anything like I was when I made a decision, I didn't have enough for none of them. But guess what? I did have enough of. I had enough of common sense. I had enough of desire. I had enough of passion to know that I had to get out of the situation that I was in. And so when I made a decision not based on what I had. I made a decision based on what I wanted. And what I wanted was the most abundant opportunity. So guess what I did? I went and figured it out. I told a young lady, give me 3 days. I didn't know how I was going to figure it out, but I knew that I needed to make a decision. And guess what? It's free to make a decision. It's free to make a decision. So choose wherever you are. What's most important is not how you get started, but that you get started tonight. What's most important is that you don't walk away from this conversation pondering, hemming and hawing, and going ask somebody else for permission for your life. Make the decision that you are about to level all the way up and have a 6-figure summer, right? You got to make the decision. So what I want to do now is let you know it's your time. It's your season. All you want to do is simply get back with the person that invited you to this call. Tell them right now, tag them right now. Tag the person who invited you right now. Tag their name in right now so that they can see that you're on, so that they can see that you're here, so that they can see that you're present. They want to know who their new accountability partners are going to be, right? You have to qualify to be a part of this community. This is not a community where we babysit. We hold your hand in the sense that we say, hey, this is the door that you come into, but you got to want this over here. It's very important that you understand that the line of demarcation is widening. The middle class is evaporating. Nobody has time to play anymore. We're very protective of who we allow in our circle because we know we have so much work to do to level up to make sure that our family is not on the lower end of the ball, right? In the lower class, suffering and waiting on the government to tell us if they're going to feed us or not. We have to make intentional decisions. We cannot no longer consume our time and our energy around people who complain about life but do nothing about it. Studies show that 95% of people simply complain about the life that they do not like, but they do nothing about it. We want to give you an opportunity today, no matter where you are in your journey. Some of you are doing well. You're not suffering in silence. You're having the best season of your life. Some of you are so blessed right now that you can't contain yourself, and we're so proud of you. But I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm here for the person who need a real opportunity. I'm here for the person who needs something to really work for them, like I needed to really work for me 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I needed this to really, really work for me. And I didn't know what God was doing. I didn't know where he was taking me. I didn't have no interest in looking at them charts and them jiggy jaggy lines. I didn't know what them people was talking about, but I needed a change in my life. I needed serious change in my life. And guess what I did? I connected with people who had the results that I wanted. I connected with people who had my answers and not people who had my problems. And the people who decided not to come with me, it was okay. But guess what I did? My life began to change. We begin to impact more people. We begin to travel around the world. So tag the person right now who invited you and just say thank you. Tag their name in this chat and say thank you. Don't wait. They didn't have to invite you into this. This is a private community. We can't show this to you on Instagram. We can't show this to you on a public Facebook page. We can't show this to the world. Why? Because we become a threat. We become a major, major threat to people who want to keep the mass population out of the top industries in the world. This is $1 trillion industries. Tag them, tag their name, the little circle. Tell me your name, Facebook user. I see your name and you're saying I'm in, but I don't know. It's saying Facebook user on this side. So put your name in there too, right? Right? Put your name in there too, right? Tag the person. Lead you to the water, but can't make you drink, right? Tag them. Whoever invited you, tag them. We are on a mission. Let me just tell you, I'm just be very transparent with you. We are on a mission to make sure in the next 90 days, we help as many families as possible do in 90 days what they thought it would take them 3 years to do. Why? Because that's what AI technology is for. It's supposed to simplify life. Don't be afraid of it. Learn how to use it to make it work for you. In what ways could you make it work for you? Make it help you to generate some wealth. How do you generate wealth? You start a business and you start investing. That's how you get to the right side of money. You start a business and you start investing. That's how you get to the right side of money. So no matter where you are financially, what you must do tonight is somebody type the word mad in the chat, MAD. Type mad in the chat. I need you to get mad tonight. If you are in the whether no matter what financial position you're in, because here's the thing. If you think you're good, I just want to say this to you, and I'm not saying this to you personally. I'm not saying this to this community personally. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks. Good is no longer good enough. Good is no longer good enough. I just showed you what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on in the government with the finances, please go pull up what Janet Yellen mentioned recently for June 1st. Good is no longer good enough. Let me see if I can pull it up. Good is no longer good enough. Janet Yellen talking about the feds running out of money. Like, this is ridiculous. By June 1st, should be a concern, whether it's a fear-mongering tactic or not. Okay? The fact that they put this in the New York Times, okay? Don't listen, this is not time to play. This is not time to be thinking that you're here because you're doing somebody a favor. I had the audacity when I was first introduced to the industry that changed my life, where I made $1 million at, and I was broke the day I walked in the door. I thought I was doing a girl a favor for showing up. How dare you, China? What are you doing her a favor by doing? Showing up to get some information that could change your life? Janet Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary, says that the U.S. could run out of cash by June 1st. June 1st of what year, ma'am? 2027? What year? What year are we talking about? The June 1st in the next couple of days? 10 days away? You think we have time to play? I didn't type this on the New York Times website. It's action time. It's time to take action. The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen. This is crazy. Listen, have a plan for your life. Because if you don't, they will. If you don't, they will. So, listen. MAD simply means make a decision. Learn how to make a decision learn how to take action at the moment you decide. It's a skill. Most people, they need somebody else to co-sign them. Hey, what you think I should do? Sis, if they thought about this, they would have been on this call. Bro, if they was thinking about making money in leveraging AI, they would have showed up. They're not thinking about this. Why are you asking them what they think? Why not call the person, text the person, DM the person who got you on a call right now and say, hey, what do I do next? How do I get in? Oh, she said that y'all gonna be trading this week. I can't afford to miss out on the money that could be made this week. Now, we start you off in a demo account. You don't need everything at one time. The main thing that you need right now is access. You need access to the inside. So whether you start off at all in for $4.99, if you start off at Empowered, if you start off at one individual academy, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that you start tonight. So get back with the person. They have a unique link that they're going to give you. It's going to give you access inside of the next level. So you're just in a guest space, okay? You're going to have access to the next level, all right, for you to join us so that you can make money with us inside of the market. All I know is when I see red, I sell, and when I see blue, I buy. You don't have to be a rocket scientist for that. I'm talking about real money inside the real market that you can pull out to pay your real bills and for your real lifestyle. If you're ready for some real results, DM the person right now and say, I'm ready right now. I'm ready right now. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to grow to the next level. God bless you guys, and I will see you on the inside. Bye for now. I want to be the first to welcome you to the family. Dr. China Bethley here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to run one.